Counting down the biggest songs around the world in Apple Music.
Chart Extra.
Let's get into your first Chart Extra this hour. Now, ever since Rocky Lynch released the photo that he and I were chatting here at Beats1, and of course talking about the Driver era, you guys have been hitting me up on my social media. Of course, you can always follow me there. Instagram and Twitter is both at Brooke Reese. But I had a chance to catch up with Ross and Rocky Lynch from the Driver era, who are paving a new lane for themselves since their R5 fame. Now, Rocky broke down the track Low, explaining how he ended up singing and producing the track.
Basically, while Ross has been in Vancouver, I've just been writing, producing music. He's been doing the same out there, and this was a song where I kind of just wrote and produced the entire thing. Originally, like, I don't really care to sing. I normally don't sing, but I sang that track.
I've been trying to get this full thing for a long time.
A lot of times I'll like sing a demo or something, just feel it out, like cool, like we like this melody, whatever. But in this specific song, like I was kind of the only dude in the studio, so it just worked out like that. Just kind of wrote it about like ups and downs of life.
So I'm loving this interview so far. The Driver era is here at Beats1 LA. We've got Rocky here in studio. Ross is on the phone, dialing in. Where are you at right now?
I'm in Vancouver shooting the show. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's called The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
That's so exciting. Congratulations.
I just saw, actually, on Business Insider, that it's the #1 show on Netflix for 3 weeks in a row. Pretty excited.
So can we talk about your guys' music? R5, you guys were in that band together for 10 plus years.
Yes.
We did that for a long time. We traveled the world probably, what was it, 5 times, Rocky?
I think one of the band members counted up the shows. I think it was like 350 shows total.
Oh my gosh.
As R5. So to hit triple digits alone is pretty crazy.
There must have been such a growth period though as well, because that's a really long time to start out in music together and be like, let's do this band, and then do it for so long, and then also kind of growing up during that time period as well.
We talked about that a lot. We basically grew up and kind of learned how to make music and do all this like while people were watching us.
Yeah.
Normally, like if you start a band, you kind of start like playing shows around, nobody really knows what's going on. You start writing music, whatever, but it was kind of like, all right, we started playing shows and stuff started getting picked up, and we like, I guess we got to figure this out.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, especially writing songs. I already know that people are going to listen to them. It's a really interesting mindset to get around because you have to be even more courageous than you would be if you were writing songs just for yourself. But yeah, it was an interesting psychological place to be, especially because we were like 16.
Did you guys feel like it was a little bit easier because you had each other?
Oh, for sure. To go on tour by yourself, like tour is a strange place. You know, you're in a different city every night, and if you are a solo artist, it's like, what's going on? Like, that's a weird place, especially when you're young. It gets lonely out there. Having each other, obviously, like, definitely probably kept us grounded.
It's so much more fun to be doing the thing that I love with the people that I love. It's like best case scenario.
That's amazing. So then you guys, you leave R5, and now we're entering this, I was going to say new era, but the Driver era. So why did you guys decide to go ahead and do this together?
Well, Rocky and I just really got passionate about making music. And we were always in the studio almost every single day. We just wake up and go straight to the studio because it was conveniently in our house. And it just started being this thing that Rocky and I would do. And then we got super passionate about that, and we started to expand into more visual ideas and clothing ideas, and we realized R5 had kind of plateaued. We wanted to start a new project to sort of free up things on the creative side and be able to have a new platform to build from, and that's the Driver era.
It must be so special to start a new project, but already have that fan base that wants to see you guys succeed and do more.
Honestly, yeah, it helps a lot. People are kind of into like the triple threat artists in a way where it's like, all right, we don't really just want to see music. They're fans of you. They like if you act like Ross acts. They like if you're going to direct a video. They like if you're going to produce some music. They kind of like all forms of art, and that's just kind of what we're giving them right now. So it's cool.
So you guys put out Preacher Man as a debut single. Why did you feel that that was the right track to kick off the project?
It was a song that was floating around. People just loved it. And so it was like, yo, this is the first single. It was as simple as that. It kept getting like, yo, this is a great song. Love the song. Got to be the single. It kind of felt right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you guys played the Made in America Festival this past September.
Yes.
What was that like?
That was fun.
That was so fun, especially because I had been in Vancouver filming the show for a while. I think it had been a few months since I had seen Rocky and everybody else, and just going to Philadelphia and playing music and then getting to have the rest of the day to see all the other artists.
Was there anybody that you guys saw that you were really impressed by?
Sabrina Claudio was sweet.
I like the music.
Yeah, it was a great festival, honestly.
So let's talk about the track Low that we played on the chart here on Beats1. Can you tell a little bit of the story behind that track?
Basically, while Ross has been in Vancouver, I've just been writing, producing music. He's been doing the same out there, and this was a song where I kind of just wrote and produced the entire thing. Originally, like, I don't really care to sing. I normally don't sing, but I sang that track.
I've been trying to get this full thing sing for a long time.
A lot of times I'll like sing a demo or something, just feel it out, like, cool, like we like this melody, whatever. But in this specific song, like that was kind of the only dude in the studio, so it just worked out like that. Just kind of wrote it about like ups and downs of life.
What was it like, since you don't normally sing, and then having to do that for the song? Was it a little nerve-wracking?
It just kind of felt right, and it was just kind of my story. It was just natural, so why mess with it?
Yeah.
I'm always in the studio with Rocky, so I always get to see all the amazing tendencies that he has as an artist. I feel like I've witnessed his genius for a long time, and it's cool to see the world witness it too. Like, even when I show it to my castmates in Sabrina, they just love it, and they play it all the time. It's so cool.
That's nice.
That's dope. Thanks, bro.
So then, how does it work with you guys creating this project together? Since you're filming Sabrina up in Vancouver, and then you're here in LA, how do you guys balance that time?
It's just hard to go every day writing together and then just being completely separated. And it's hard to catch a vibe from two different countries.
We got to a point where we were just like, all right, let's just wait it out.
Well, we're looking forward to what you guys are up to in 2019. And Ross, thanks for calling in. Hopefully we'll see you here at Beats1 LA soon.
Yeah, next time.
Next time.
Next time we'll both come in.
Next time.
Awesome. Thanks, man.